Success doesn't come to the man who waits to feel worthy. It comes to the one who acts like he already is. The truth is, life does not give you what you want. It gives you what you believe you deserve. And those who believe they are meant for greatness act accordingly, before the evidence, before the applause, before the reward. They do not sit idle hoping for signs. They become the sign, and that's the shift I challenge you to make today. You must learn to act as if. Act as if the version of yourself you've dreamed of is already here, not in fantasy, but in practice. Because the world doesn't respond to who you are. It responds to who you consistently show up as. If you want to transform your reality, you must first transform your identity. And identity is not something you wait for. It's something you step into. This is where most people fall short. They keep waiting to feel confident before they move. They wait for the bank account to grow before they think like a CEO. They wait for the weight to drop before they walk like someone in shape. But it doesn't work like that. You lead with belief, and behavior follows. Look at the greatest achievers in history. They didn't tiptoe toward success. They walked like they already belonged in the room. They shook hands like the deal was done. They carried themselves with certainty before they had confirmation. Because they understood one powerful truth: reality conforms to identity. The way you speak, the way you walk, the way you handle pressure, all of it sends a message to the world and to your own subconscious mind. And that message becomes the script that reality follows. If you want to be wealthy, act like a steward of wealth. Track your money, think in assets, respect every dollar. If you want to be fit, act like an athlete, move daily, eat with intention, prioritize recovery. If you want to be influential, speak with clarity, listen deeply, show up consistently, become it before you're recognized for it. That's how true transformation begins. But let's be clear, this is not about arrogance. This is not about pretending. This is about alignment. When your actions are aligned with your future, that future accelerates toward you. And that's what I want you to feel in your bones right now. You do not need to wait to start showing up as the person you're becoming. Because here's what happens when you act as if. You reprogram your mind. You disrupt old patterns. You collapse the distance between where you are and where you want to be. You begin to make decisions differently. You stop tolerating what doesn't match your vision. You walk away from mediocrity, not because you hate it, but because you've outgrown it. And let me tell you, this shift, this mindset, is magnetic. People feel it. Opportunities respond to it. The universe aligns with it. Because when you act like someone who already believes, you start creating results that others can't ignore. But it starts internally. It starts with the questions you ask yourself in silence. Do you really believe you deserve success? Do you really see yourself as someone who's capable? Are you truly ready to live like the person you were born to become? If not, then it's time to stop hoping and start deciding. There is no growth in hesitation. There is only decay. You must decide, and then move like someone who has already arrived. Now, this is where the principle of definite purpose comes in. If you act like a success but have no direction, you'll only end up confidently going nowhere. You must define your vision so specifically, so clearly, that you can step into it like a pair of well-worn shoes. Write it down. Read it aloud. Picture it every morning. Make your days revolve around it. Then ask this question about every habit, every decision, every step. Does this align with who I'm becoming? That one question will change your life. Because when you live in alignment with your future self, your present self becomes powerful. You stop self-sabotaging. You stop chasing distractions. You start behaving like someone on a mission. And when a man is on a mission, nothing can stop him. Let me be real with you now. This won't be easy. People will question your confidence. They'll call it fake. They'll ask, who do you think you are? And you must answer, with your life. Because the truth is, you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the labels they gave you. You are who you decide to be today and prove with action tomorrow. So act like it. Act like the king is already crowned. Act like the summit has already been reached. Act like the doors are already open and start walking through them. But make no mistake, this is not a performance. This is preparation. You're not faking success. You're training for it. You're building the muscle. You're creating the mindset. You're conditioning your nervous system to operate like the high performer you're becoming. Every morning, rehearse your future in the present. Visualize the way you move, think, breathe, speak. Train your identity like a sculptor shaping stone. Be intentional. Be precise. Be relentless. Because how you show up when no one is watching is exactly how your future will arrive. Now let's take this deeper. You must align your environment with your new identity. Success is not just about mindset. It's about atmosphere. Your surroundings either support your evolution or sabotage it. Clean your space. Upgrade your circle. Audit your input, your music, your podcasts, your social feed. Ask yourself, is my environment built for the person I'm becoming or for the person I'm trying to outgrow? And if the answer makes you uncomfortable, good. Because comfort is the cage of potential. You were not meant to shrink. You were meant to expand. Now it's time for discipline. Because this version of you, the one you're acting as, he doesn't just hope. He executes. He follows through. He does the boring things daily. He doesn't need a mood to do what must be done. Discipline is your foundation. Without it, belief is fantasy. But with it, belief becomes reality. Day after day, step by step, choice by choice, you begin to embody success. And eventually you look around and realize you didn't just act successful, you became successful because you built it, you earned it, you became it. Now let me speak directly to your future. There is a version of you, strong, clear, focused, decisive, who is watching this moment. That version is waiting, not for motivation, not for permission, but for you to show up. You've played small long enough, you've waited long enough, you've doubted long enough. It's time to step into the arena, not someday, now. Start speaking like you've already won. Start walking like the door is already open. Start building like the results are guaranteed, because they are if you act like it. This is not a speech. This is a declaration. From this moment on, you no longer chase success. You carry it. You no longer seek permission. You give it to yourself. You no longer dream of becoming the best version of you. You act like you already are. Now go. Wake up tomorrow like it's already yours. Work like your name is already on it. Walk into rooms like you belong, because you do. And never forget, reality bends for those who refuse to wait. Now is your time. Act like it.